I got a clip to play for you of a congresswoman by the name of Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. I have to tell you that I would try to censor this clip, but there is so much profanity in this clip that if I try to censor it, you'd hear nothing else.
Warning, foul language alert. The following audio clip is unedited. The language is full of expletives. Listener, discretion is advised.
You took a piece of paper from that woman regarding something that was over at Duncan Tail. Where is it? What date was it?
All from yesterday. Jerome took it upstairs. I have to call him. He took it up when I switched out the paper. I'll call him as soon as he gets here.
I don't want you to do a goddamn thing. I want you to have a fucking brain. I want you to have read it. I want you to say, Congresswoman, it was such and such date. That's what I want. That's the kind of staff that I want to have. So some stupid other motherfucker did it, and I don't have the information. Nobody sent me the information. I need to ensure my schedule. And, if boo-boo did it, shit-ass did it, fuckface did it, and nobody knows a goddamn thing in my office. Okay? Nothing. I gave it to you. Your job was to get it on the calendar, imprint it in your brain, or send me the information back saying, Congresswoman, I made sure that the Ovide Duncan Tell event that you gave me for so-and-so date at 7 is on the fucking calendar. Not to, Jerome has it. Okay? So when I called Jerome, he's going to be sitting up there like a fat-ass, stupid idiot talking about what the fuck he doesn't know. Okay? Both of y'all are a fucking F. It's the worst shit that I could have ever had put together. Two goddamn big-ass children. Fucking idiots. Serve no goddamn purpose. Ain't managing nobody. Nobody's respecting them. Nobody gives a shit about what you're doing. And you ain't doing shit. And this is an example of it. I gave it to Jerome. This is not child's work. Okay?
Wow. I said, wow. See what I'm saying? How do you censor that? I don't think it's possible to censor that, to take all those expletives out of that. Okay, so Sheila Jackson Lee, she has not responded. She hasn't come out and said this is a fabrication. She hasn't come out and denied that this is actually her voice on this recording. But what they did come out and do is they said, this is a low-handed political tactic meant to discredit a thriving Muriel campaign and distract voters ahead of the early voting period. It's unsurprising that these attacks have originated from extremely conservative blogs and political operatives backing John Whitmer. So you said this shit. Just as long as we clear. I want to make sure we understand each other. You are not denying that is your ass right there. That's all I wanted. I want to know, is that you? And I guess if it wasn't you, Miss Sheila Jackson Lee, you would be saying, hey, it's not me. Put me on a lie detector right here. Because what I heard you doing there, that's got to be abuse. That has to be abuse, lady. That's not some regular just, if you're going to talk to me that way, either have your hands up or fire my ass immediately. Yeah, just fire me and save me some time. These are new allegations against the Texas representative, but these are not the only allegations that have been made about her. In fact, she has a reputation, a long, hard-earned reputation that goes back at least 2 decades of being a horrible boss. I know you're surprised, right? You thought that was just a phenomenon, something that just happened, like lightning striking, right? Nah, she sounds really good at berating, condemning, degrading, slandering, beating down, bullying her employees. She sounds too good at it to be just getting started. Now, she's a seasoned vet at abusing people. She represents the 18th District since 1995. And, this has been posted on Twitter and several other places. Now, according to the Houston Chronicle, that she long has had a reputation as a demanding, sharp-talking boss, though this would be the first time she was allegedly caught on tape. A 2019 lawsuit also alleged that Lee fired a staffer in retaliation for them suing the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation in response to an alleged rape from 2015. So she fired a staffer who filed a grievance about being raped. I don't know how this connects to this foul-mouthedness. But, hey, I'm going to put that in there because that's pretty disturbing. And a couple people have come out and said how horrible she is and, and also stated that it's really sad that Sheila Jackson Lee is the face of reparations. Yeah, she's the person who picked up for John Conyers, who's supposed to be championing reparations for the descendants of formerly enslaved people in the United States, Black Americans. Yeah, this is the spokesperson. Somehow I think this is all a setup. She's one of the most horrible, most off-putting people in Congress, and she needs to go to the American people and try to get us reparations. I don't think she's going to do a good job, Johnson. In fact, now I know why she's not doing a good job. Not only is she abrasive, but she's damn near abusive. Here's the thing, man. Besides this being disgusting, and it's so hypocritical that we got Democrats that talk this way to the employees. The Democratic Party is supposed to be the working people, the party for the working class. Yeah, a foot in the ass is what it's like. Yeah, man. So the Democratic Party is supposed to be the party where, working people get a shot and they're so liberal and, the good guys. I remember when I was dumb enough to believe that. I was a young guy, didn't know anything about politics, and I thought that politicians act, they act a certain way. Act a certain way. They conduct themselves respectfully and they talk to other people with love and dignity. That was a big pile of garbage, wasn't it? That's what that was. That's what I was believing, stupid stuff. Yeah, then I grew up and realized they all lie. Democrats probably lie the most because they would want you to believe that they're the ones who aim high. Yeah, they're not just saying when the Republicans go low, we go high. How high was Representative Lee going in that tape? And just imagine, guys, imagine for a second here. Imagine that you have to work for this person. You got to feed your family, and you got to listen to the sewer rat mouth of this woman. That you got to put up with a woman who used 1 4-letter words in a sailor. Sailors run out the bar when she walks in the bar. This woman, not only that, she fat-shamed, body-shamed, berated in every way imaginable. And don't give a damn. Yeah. Abusive. And you know what? A person like this who uses this type of language and berates in this fashion, I got a feeling she's been doing this to everybody in her life. Everybody in her life that they get on her wrong side, this is how she acts. Because there's no repercussions. She's been in Congress since 95 in a dilapidated, broke-down-ass district full of black people who don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, and they got this lump of lard sitting there, and I'm using that language because she used that language about 2 brothers. She used that language about 2 men, and I'm pretty sure they were 2 black men in her office that she hired so she could beat up on them, because I don't think she would have talked that way to a white man or to a white woman for that matter, because there will be possible repercussions. But it's us. We do this to ourselves. We do this to each other because we think each other don't have recourse. So I'm very thankful that the brother who took that ass whooping verbally from her was recording her ass. Yeah, I'm so glad that you were recording it, brother, so she could get a little bit of payback. Yeah. A little bit of payback. So she can get a little bit. So a person that's going to conduct themselves like this, that's going to bully someone that's under her supervision or under her power, she controls these people's paychecks. You understand what I'm talking about? She controls that they get to feed their families, pay their bills, and live indoors. This barracuda, this foul-mouthed barracuda controls somebody else's ability to take care of their families. This potty-mouthed numbskull, this horrible, horrible human being decides this person, whoever this employee is, if they're going to be able to, provide. Yeah, this right here is grounds for a lawsuit. And I know one of my people on Twitter was like, Tim, we need to fire her ass immediately. And that's not how Congress works. I wish it did. I wish it did. I don't think you can fire her for being horrible. I remember there was a story about Amy Klobuchar throwing a stapler at an employee. She didn't get fired. I've heard stories of other Congress people being horrible. Amy Klobuchar is a senator, by the way, but another congressperson. So I don't know if this is grounds for firing. As I did my research, I realized there were like 5 different Congress people who have been fired, and most of those reasons, if I'm not mistaken, and that's since Reconstruction, I think. Something like that. It's a long time. Goes back a couple hundred years. So very few Congress people get fired. And I think at least half of those instances had to do with corruption, like taking bribes and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know if that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Being a horrible boss is enough. But being an employee that says, hey, I'm having emotional distress because I have such a horrible boss, I see that all day. Yeah, I see that part all day. I see that all day. And I see everybody who's ever worked for being able to make that claim. And I think more likely they will be able to convince a judge, that they've been abused. And I got a feeling that's why it was recorded. Yeah, I think somebody got tired of Miss Lee running off at the mouth. And fam, don't you hate it when people think they can talk to you any old kind of way because they know there's nothing you can do to them? And they know it's nothing you can do, so they talk. It's just crazy. Like, Tim Black been around the block for a while. You know what I'm saying? I've been around. And where I grew up, people got punched in the mouth. Yeah, people got punched in the mouth. People got their asses kicked for less. Yeah, asses kicked for less. If you're a woman, you get your ass kicked by another woman. There have been a lot of women who've got jumped for less than this in Washington, D.C. Yeah, a lot of ass whoopers. A lot of people got that, So it's just hard to just, I don't know, man. It's a different world, man. When you get into the white collar world, the political world, where people get to smear your name and talk to you in their own kind of way, and nothing happens to them. Can't do nothing to them. Isn't it hard? Isn't that something, man? How many of you know what I'm talking about? It's like, damn, you remember a time, because you're like me, you're a dinosaur. You come from a time where people meet you outside. Hey, meet your ass right outside. Walk right up to you, get this toast to your face, be like, what's up? What's up now? See, that's considered animalistic. That's considered uncouth. That's considered, low activity, no home training, uncivilized. But being a horrible bully and dehumanizing someone, that's acceptable. Taking someone's pension and running to the Bahamas with it. Taking someone's entire life savings. Kicking somebody out. Training, look, bringing you in. No, you work there. Them underpaying you. Treating you like shit. Hiring somebody to take your job. Making you train them. Anybody ever had this situation? Having you train them under fear of being fired, and then they cut you anyway, they let you go. See, that's considered fine in corporate America. So they tell us that the way that we act, folks, a lot of you brothers know exactly what I'm talking about. They tell us that we're uncivilized. We're too violent. We're too street. But really, we have more code than they do. We have more of a code than they do. Yeah, they like to bully us. And then hide behind the law and hide behind, why you get so upset? Why you get so, I had a woman today jump in my Twitter timeline and tell me that my opinion, what I needed to do, what we all should do. Isn't it nice? Isn't that nice? They're on the internet. They get to talk down to you like you're 2 years old. Yeah, guys, you know what I'm talking about. It's just amazing, man. We come from a time where people just didn't get away with it. You call up your cousins, your girl cousins. You know, you call up your friends. I'm not saying put your hands on a woman, but I remember a time when you just couldn't treat people this way. There were repercussions for actions. Not anymore. Yeah. And this is prevalent in D.C., guys. Don't get it twisted. Prevalent. Horrible activity, this totally disgusting treatment of employees. And nothing you can do except file paperwork. Because she's powerful and you're not. They look down on you. Look down on you. Yeah. Yeah, one of my sisters said, Tim, man, she needed to be fired. Yes, you know, she fits right into DC, man. I'm sure. See, here's the thing, sis. This is what you got to know. I'm positive that they don't want her to get fired for this because this is probably not that unique. Yeah, it's probably not that unique, folks. Yeah, I'm sure if you could get fired from Congress for using this type of language to an employee, a subordinate, there'd be a lot more people getting fired. That's right. I got an idea. I got a feeling somewhere in my bones somewhere that Sheila Jackson Lee ain't the only bad-mouth, bullying, hypocrite-ass, fake-ass, liberal-ass, punk-ass on Capitol Hill. Nah, I got a feeling she ain't the only, what's the word? Narcissistic, destructive, morally bankrupt battle axe or guy, jackass scumbag, because I'm sure there are a lot of guys who do the same type of stuff. Yell at the younger woman till she cries and get a thrill out of it. I remember once upon a time I thought certain people were better people. They're not better people, man. Like, damn, these were supposed to be the good guys. And that little voice in the back of my head be like, who said dum-dum? Who said dum-dum? Who said? Then when they were racist, I was like, wow, Jesus Christ, I was racist. Can't believe it. Yeah, dum-dum. Who told you they were better? You told you they were better. Ain't that better, dum-dum?
Hey family, you've been listening to an excerpt from Tim Black's Black Table Video Podcast. Tim was in his bag tonight. I know, right? Why not become a VIP member? Starting at only $5 a month, it's affordable and easy. Get exclusive content first. Support Black independent media that's not tied to a political party. If we want content that's real and for the people must fund it. Go to jointimblack.com, and as always, don't let nobody take your cornbread. When they ask, why do you subscribe to the Tim Black Show? Why? Just tell them it's a new day.